Hi, this is Narendran from Binsara Limited. In today's lecture, I'm going to walk you through React.js CRUD operations. We're going to use latest release hooks. Hooks has been introduced to give state and lifecycle to React functional components. Basically, functional components React are stateless components, but using hooks we can give state and lifecycle to the functional components. So let us start. So I'm going to do the initial setup first. So shift right click and open PowerShell window here and create React app and give it a name. I will say it. Okay. So it's going to take some time, so I'm going to pause the video for a second, otherwise video is going to get longer. So there we go, we are ready. So first of all, cd say it tab and enter, and now opening code, Visual Studio Code. So type code dot and enter. It will open Visual Studio Code. There we go. Our project is ready. New terminal. npm start command to start the project. So here is our application is running. Okay, so now we're gonna clean out everything and start our project. Okay, so for that, first of all, go to app.css, Control A, delete, Control S to save, index.css, Control A, delete, Control S to save, app.js here. So we don't need this, just delete that, Control S to save, type something just to test it. So let's have a look. It is working fine. See, you can see that it's working fine. Okay, so delete that for now. So we're gonna add routing there. So first of all, we need components. So for that, source, we'll create the components folder, components folder, small letters, and click OK. Right, and we're gonna insert new file. So category .jsx. Okay, this is JSX file, and now I will also add an update. So update here .jsx. Okay, RFC for functional components. Click tab, enter tab, Control S to save. Update here, Control S to save. Category, again RFC for functional component, RCC for class component, and say catch. Okay, after that we're gonna go to up and we're gonna give some routing. Control C Y. And now we're gonna install npm I for install React router DOM here. Install React router DOM. After that we're gonna import the browser the router from React router DOM. So for that here is the documentation, so you better check your documentation all the time. Is everything clear in this documentation, so you can just read through and follow the steps. That's the easiest way. Okay, so copy this, what's going on. Control C. Let it finish. Yeah, that's done. So Control V, and I also want to install Axios, so npm I Axios. I'm going to use Axios for inset operation, and here we are going to specify the route. So router, okay. After that we're going to say the path. So for that, check the documentation for routing. Not that here. So here is a router path. Copy that, paste it here, and I'm going to give category. Okay, import that, and I'm going to give it as exact path. Yeah, exact paths. Okay, so this will open first. After that, copy again. So here, update, so I'm gonna pass an ID with the update. So ID here, Control S to save, and then npm start. You can use the arrow. Oh, so I made a mistake. I think I should put update in here. Update. Okay, Control S to save. That's fine. So what happens now? Nothing happening. Exact paths category is fine. So what's this in category? Control S. Yeah, it's showing category. Okay, so everything is fine. Now it's time to start designing. Okay, we need a form, and we need two fields for category. So I'm going to give some space here and type props here for properties, and to save. So we're gonna use state. We're gonna use a hooks. Yeah, hooks means we're gonna use state and use effect. For that, we're gonna import the namespace, use state, and use effect here. So use effect here. Control S to save. After that, we're gonna declare the URL in a variable. Okay, I mean the API URL where we're gonna get the response. We're gonna store that in a variable called URL. Okay, and here is our API, and which I have made in Visual Studio. You can see here category. This is the interface. I made web API using .NET Core with the interface for high security. So I'm going to start run that. Let it run, that's fine. We can carry on with our project. So after that, I'm going to declare another variable, array of variable, and where we're going to declare data and set data. Okay, and we're going to assign that to use state function. So within the state function, we're going to pass the so category name type. So we're going to pass the type here and declare this as empty initially. So this is a variable. We're going to store the value from the text boxes into this variable, and later that we're going to post that using this variable. Okay, so initially it is empty, and when the value we get from the user, it will be assigned to this variable. Okay, so these are type string, and after that we need to create a form. So say form, and is a form, and I want to have a we need to create an event to submit the form. So for that, on submit event here, and pass E for event, and then arrow function, and then say submit. Give any name is fine. So I'm gonna give submit just for naming convention. Okay, and we put this div form in a container. So class name equal to container. Okay, that's done. And now submit is not defined. So after you create an event, then you have to make it as a function. Submit, I'm going to pass the event here, and it's showing some error. It's fine, everything is okay. After that, for form, I'm going to use Bootstrap for form. Okay, so here's our form, and so you need to close this for the, you can see the error here. It's because this is not closed, so you have to close that here. Okay, I don't need this, and I don't need this. Okay, so I'm going to delete that. And now I need to have the category name. So HTML4, the label 4 is HTML4 in React, and all the classes are class name. So make sure you use the class name for that. So again, class name here, and Control S to save. So React will consider ID. so you need to, the target is ID. Okay, so remember that. Name is not necessary, but we're gonna give that anyway. So here and in here, so you're gonna say category name C and Control C again, put it here, placeholder, Control S to save. Okay, let's see the design. There we go, we are getting category name, but we are not getting the bootstrap class. It's because class name form control. What's the problem with it? Container is fine. Input type dash class name form control. What's the problem with it? Oh, we didn't install the bootstrap CDN, so we're gonna go here and install the bootstrap CDN. So copy that, paste it here and again in here. So you need a JavaScript, copy the JavaScript here, paste it here. So Control S to save. So and now we check it again and see what happens. There we go. So our form is ready and we are getting bootstrap form. Okay, and now what we'll do is category here, good category here, and so we're gonna create another another event, on click event, on change event here. On change event. So when a user inputs something, so we need to store that value. So for that we're gonna say on change event and event E, then arrow function here, and then say handle. Okay, handle, event handler, or you could say anything, event handler if you want. I'll put handle here and I'm gonna use E. So after that I'm gonna make that function here. So function name handle, and I'm gonna pass the E here, event here, and make it as a function. So after that we need to take the value. So value equal to so the value will be available, so we need to store that in here, right? So to access that it is within this data. So data dot category name, so we're gonna access that here using data dot category name here. Okay, that's done. So after we do that, I'm going to copy this and I'm going to paste it here, and now I need to change the description. So Control C, and after that I'm gonna so Control D and D, sorry, that's a mistake, one extra gone. So start again, Control D and Control D here. I'm gonna paste this now. So after that, let me see, here also required, so I'm gonna say D capital and Control S to save. Okay, so this will do for now. After that I'm gonna have a button, so I want to type before button. I'm going to take the default button from here, and I'm going to change that after. Okay, so say submit here, submit here, Control S to save. Let us see the design. Here is our design, looks nice, that's fine. Okay, but when you click the button, it's refreshing and we need to stop that. For that First of all, we're gonna say e dot prevent default methods. So it's gonna prevent the default method of refreshing. So let's try that again. Click it, nothing happening. Okay, this is what we want. And now, first of all, I'm gonna deal with the handle function. So for that, I'm gonna create a variable const new data. So new data we are going to assign into this variable. So for that, I'm going to use 3-spread operator. This is called 3-spread operator and data. Yeah, so data. Okay, we're going to take a copy of data and assign into this new data variable. Okay, after that, the new data e dot array, yeah, e dot target dot id. We want to target the id. Okay, so that means we are going to target this id here. Okay, equal to e dot target dot value. So the value, the new value will be assigned to this id. Okay, so when a user input something in here, it will be assigned to this target here id here. Okay, so the new value will be assigned to target id here. So so set data equal to new data. Okay, so look, everything is fine. Value data dot handle function is fine. What is fine? Category name, data description is fine. So use state is fine, category description, everything is okay. So control is to save, and let's have a look. Wait, that's fine. Okay, so now we're gonna go with the submit function. I'm going to use Axios, as I said before. Axios dot, so I imported the Axios. You can see it here, this one here. Okay, Axios dot post. This is going to be post function and post URL. So when we are using submit, then we go to pass URL, then plus body. Yeah, so body here is data. So you're gonna use URL plus data dot, then we need to have the response. So response here, response here, we're gonna log that console dot log res dot data. Okay, so we're gonna get the response here. Control S to save. So let us submit. So we say cars and we say something my new car and click submit. And here inspect. you can see here. So wait, there is some problem. Class name. So from the button, need to change that to class name and say yes. So that will refresh now. It is solved. That's fine. So we'll try it again. New class, submit. We are getting our category ID 20, category name cars, and my new cars. So it's working fine. Okay. So that's all for the insert operation. And if you want to display that data, so I'm gonna pause this now. Sorry, my earphone had some problem. So okay, now if you want to, once you insert a record and if you want to show that in the list, then what we have to do is we have to make another variable const category list, and then set category. Okay, and equal to use state function, use state function, and you have to create an array. Okay, control S to save. So now come up here and create another variable const say for example my data. You can name anything, and after that I'm going to take a copy of the using 3 spread operator. I'm going to use a copy of category list here, and I'm going to pass the response to data that we received. I'm going to pass with this list, and so this response data will be going into this category list, and after that which will be stored in this variable called my data. So here we will say set category, then we're gonna pass the my data variable here. So the category list with the new inserted data will be stored in this my data variable, and we're going to pass that variable here in the set category function, and control S to save, and this will insert and display the records into the table. Okay, so that's all for this video. So you can see that now here, because you need to create a display table that you can see on my other videos. And thank you for watching. I'll show you again. This is working fine. We type something here, new close, submit is here. Okay, so thanks for watching, and have a great day ahead.